Hello, boys and girls. I hope you're ready to hear a story. I'm going to put on my special hat that I'm going to read to wear the story because this hat makes me feel funny and I like it. I hope you like it. I have a really nice story called Rise and Shine, a Challah Day Tale. This is a story about a family learning how to make challah. And when do we eat challah, boys and girls? We eat challah on Shabbat. We eat challah on the holidays like Rosh Hashanah, special round challahs, Sukkot, and then on Shavuot. Do we eat challah on Pesach? No. We eat flat matzah. So here's our story for today. Sammy and Sophie were spending the day in the attic. That's the place at the top of the house. And that was a fun place to play because that's where all kinds of old stuff is put away. As Sophie tried on an old apron, she found a crumpled up paper that fell to the ground. What are those letters? Hey, what does it say? Sophie tried turning it every which way. It looks like a language from long, long ago. Let's show Grandma Gert. I'm sure she will know. It looks like a recipe in Yiddish, actually. Sweet Grandma Gert and her sister Aunt Jenny live at the Shalom house with great Uncle Benny and a crusty old fellow named Grumpy Old Ned. Won't ever smile. He just grumbles instead. Where is our grandpa? They asked at the door. It's exercise day, little boy. So she's on the third floor. And you see the folks living at Shalom House? There they are, doing their exercises. Grandma and Jenny were bending and stretching. Benny was clapping, and old Ned was just kvetching. Kvetching means complaining and not being happy. Grandma Gert, here's a mystery. Please take a look. We've never seen writing like this in a book. The writing is Yiddish, and this is my guess. It's a recipe written by my Grandma Bess. The group gathered round and agreed that they could read the old Yiddish and soon understood the directions, and clutching the paper they saw, they ran into the kitchen to find a big paw. A paw? What does that mean, a paw? Oh, I misread it. It's a pan. There's no dog in the kitchen. Grandma Gert's glasses were perched on her nose. She opened the cupboards and carefully chose. Flour, my darlings, just fill this bowl up. Put in some water. It needs a full cup. So here's the bowl. Here's a scale to measure the flour. Here's the Yiddish recipe. Here's the spoon, the eggs. Oh, here's some margarine maybe. All kinds of good things. Benny was watching and quick to advise. Yeast goes in next. It will make things rise. Eggs and then oil were checked off the list. They reread the recipe. Nothing was missed. This might be some water because it's the way it looks. Maybe some salt, maybe some yeast. All kinds of bread except for matzah has yeast. Punch it and knead it, said grumpy old Ned. Then roll it and braid it. It's challah, it's bread. Everyone braided with 3 strands or 4. Sophie and Sammy tried braiding with more. So look how complicated it can get. Challah is actually a food, a Jewish food, even described in the Torah, and it was given as an offering in the Beit HaMikdash, the Holy Temple in Jerusalem. Brush on a glaze because this challah needs a finishing sprinkle of sesame seeds. cleaning the kitchen. They made it crumb-free. The challah was baking while Grandma made tea. Just for Shabbat, we made challah so fine, perfect with candles and grape juice or wine. What do you call it when you have the grape juice and then you say some special words? What is that called? The kiddush, the prayer that starts the Shabbat meal, the Shabbat day. Even grumpy old Ned broke out into a grin. A bubble of laughter burst out from within. Come back next week to bake more bread, he pleaded. Your holiday visit was just what I needed. And that's a pun because it's needed with an N and needed with a KN, kneading the dough. So there you are. There's the wine, there's the challah, there's the kiddush cups. They've already lit their candles. And see how the people have their kippas on. Isn't that a nice story? And at the back, you have a recipe. You can buy this book and read it at home. It's by Karen Ostrov, and it's published by Carben. Thank you so much for listening, boys and girls. I hope you had fun reading it. I had fun reading it, and I had fun wearing my cat in the hat. Bye.